Hello, everybody. This is Kristomaster4's take on. Wow, I have a lot to say, and to say it with me is her first appearance in anywhere outside the real world, and it's only a brief moment. Everybody, meet Fluttershy. There you go. She's out of the way. Now let's get on with the brief discussion of season 4 premiere that I have roughly 10 minutes for because this thing sucks. I loved it. Uh Animation was amazing. Usually the animation's usually it's really good. There's not a single time where it's really faulted, as far as, good animation goes. But this time it actually surprised me a lot of times. Honestly, there we go. Honestly, it was great. Animation was great. We finally get the freaking backstories we've been waiting for forever. The backstory with Luna, even though, uh, yeah, those are gripes I'm going to come with later. I'll talk about the bad stuff at the end of it, but I love the backstories. Discord was great. Discord was pretty great in this episode. Um, I like the main cast. I like Twilight actually, learning. She's actually not stupid. Uh, yeah, the main cast was okay, but that's again I'm gonna get to that later. Yeah, there's a couple good lines from Pinkie Pie actually, like the whole the creamy frosting and then she drools. I can already tell there's gonna be a bunch of YouTube poops that use that joke. But that aside, now to the gripes. I have a couple things wrong with it. I mean, I still loved it, but there's a couple things wrong that, you know, I don't really review stuff that much, and I'm not really a good reviewer. But if I find a couple things wrong, then they're kind of like a thing. Number one, the backstory between Luna and Princess Celestia. Why were their mains the exact same 1,000 years ago? I mean, from the first episode of the first season of My Little Pony, we clearly see that Celestia has purple hair and Luna's mane was shorter, especially when she was broken out of Nightmare Moon. Now, I could theorize that maybe being inside of Nightmare Moon's form must have um must have in like must have de-aged Luna. Like maybe being in that form must have like done something, like made her more childish or something, because the moment that the flashback started she was like regular Luna, or maybe they just wanted a young Luna just for the sake of a young Luna, but they didn't have young Celestia because she had regular mane. So there's one thing that we can discuss right there, is the whole why Celestia doesn't have her pink mane like they have in the very first episode. This happened 1,000 years ago, so this would have been a thing. And in the second one, they didn't get it right a second time, where Celestia doesn't still have her purple mane or pink mane. Whatever. I Maybe they just forgot. I don't know. But that is one gripe. Another gripe is I feel like in the second arc, like in the second episode, when they go to the Everfree Forest to figure out what's wrong, I feel like the main cast sort of just got unlikable for a second. And you know what? The reason I almost actually started to hate this episode is because for a single second, 1 second, which is way too long, the show made me hate my favorite character. For a single second, it made me hate this person right here for a single second. Now, I can forgive the show. I can forgive the show for doing that easily. I forgive you for making me hate Fluttershy for 1 second. That's okay. As long as you make her better throughout the course of the show, I can let this slide. But I really think that they had to make the main six just unlikable out of nowhere for that one specific moment. And to be perfectly honest, it was emotional. I just sort of just felt hate for everyone. And when Fluttershy was like, maybe it's for the best, I'm like, nope. The show made me hate my favorite character for a second. That's not supposed to happen. Not even in like the really bad episodes where Fluttershy, like, I don't even think Fluttershy really even had a bad episode, but like in mediocre episodes at the very least, when she wasn't really acting like herself, quote unquote, I still didn't hate her. But this episode actually made me hate my favorite character. Not even in Bridal Gossip, which the voice of reason loathes with a passion, but that's I'm not even talking about other reviewers. I'm not even reviewing myself, but I'm just giving my crap. I hate having to like just come up with random titles for this video like before the video even comes up. I'm pretty sure it's a 2 cents. If not, then it's a review-ish. But or first impressions. I don't even know. I'm gonna figure that out later. But other than that, the episode was good. Yeah. There were no musical numbers, which, you know, would have been... It's good that they didn't have any musical numbers, because it was kind of a really serious episode. I mean, think about it. Season 1 had one song by Pinkie Pie, and the season finale had one song, the Grand Galloping Gala song. Season 2 didn't have any music. Season 2 finale had three songs. This Day Aria, Big Brother Best Friend Forever, and the other one, Love is in Bloom. Season 3 premiere had 2 songs. The Ballad of the Crystal Ponies or whatever, and Failure Success song. Season 3 finale had 7 songs. I'm not even going to go through all the names because I'm going to forget them. No, screw it. Gotta find a way. What my game mark is telling me. Behold Princess Twilight, Life in Equestria, Morning in Ponyville, and Celestia's Ballad. And True True Friend. Okay. Yeah, those songs. Season 4 premiere didn't have any songs, but they said they're going to have like 16 to 20 songs in the season, so I'm guessing they're going to just pile them up throughout the season. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to the rest of the season. This thing was hyped up, and it delivered. It delivered very well. I liked it. Then again, that's not really saying much because I like a lot of things, but at least it didn't make me hate it. I mean, maybe hate Fluttershy for 1 second, but that's like the one thing that I have against this episode, really. Other than, you know, the canonical errors, but making me hate Fluttershy for one brief second, and nothing else. I didn't even think about it. It just had like a little tick right there for a second, and then I was like, okay, I can forget the show. I'm fine. Let's continue watching. And they realized what they did later on, which was a dumb idea, which, you know, kind of makes up for the whole thing. But yeah, I love the backstory. The story in itself was really good. I liked it a lot. I don't know. I'm not really getting really deep into this because I'm not an analytical person. To be perfectly honest, I'm not that really analytical, but I'm giving what my thoughts are on it. And you know what? I hope good for season 3, episode 3. In 1 week from now, actually, which would be near the end of November. So, you know what, show? You're doing good. That was a great season premiere. Keep going good and all that good stuff. So, back to that Halloween special. I gotta get back to that. I only have 3 chapters left. And all that stuff. But yeah, if you want to talk about season 4 premiere, if you ever want to, put it down in the comments. If not, go check my Twitter and Facebook, because Google Plus. But anyway, that is my take on the season premiere, and I'm actually going to end the episode this time on a good note instead of having to edit it out and cut it out and all that good stuff. So this has been Kristomaster4. This has been Kristomaster4's take on the season 4 premiere. I'm not going to do this for every single episode because, well, I have to keep track of them. Maybe I'll do them for some episodes that I feel need to be talked about. Other than that, I think that is all I need to say. So see you guys then for another video. Yeah. I need to be less awkward with my endings. Yeah, I got work on that.